from the network studios. Welcome back to another stream, and I'm back, guys. Like, it feels weird, even though it's only been 4 days, but I'm back. And you may be thinking, Ash, why are you in Grovewood? I thought you were fixing up the Los Ashleys map. Well, to tell you the truth, I am fixing up the Los Ashleys map, but we're so close to Park Drive episode 100 that we've done something in the map which would be noticeable if I was to carry on streaming in there. So, for example, you could just say, well, work in another area of the map's huge, but it would just be it's too risky. Like, you never know if I was to just be working somewhere and it was in sort of like, the left side of the screen, or if it was just sort of behind me and I happened to just, like spin my character around and you happen to just notice something. Like, what I'm saying is once you guys notice it, that's it. You guys notice it. So I'm streaming in Grovewood. One, because Grovewood isn't over. As a matter of fact, I'm still, going to be working on Grovewood. The reason why I'm working on Los Ashleys specifically is just to have some more stuff for the Park Drive area. In terms of the actual Los Ashleys city area, that's a no-go. I'm not working on that anymore. I'm not working on the actual city part at the moment. Who knows, maybe one day if I can do what I wanted to say and stop the and like trim the city off and build a new city on the Park Drive map, that would be pretty cool. But in terms of like right now, the city is just it messed up. It started off good, and then basically I got too carried away building, and I misjudged and didn't see some stuff which made like some like pretty important stuff like uneven, like roads and stuff. Like now I'm not fussed if everything's completely even in a city. Like you can't get that. There's probably already something what's uneven on Grovewood already. Grovewood's a pretty new map, but in terms of that city, something uneven went wrong, and because we didn't realise it had gone uneven, we carried on making it go uneven, and then like half of the whole city area became uneven. So it was kind of too late to stop it, if that specifically makes sense. Am I in a party? No, I'm not. I just literally come online and started streaming. I can make one up. I'll go ahead and make one up if you want to get in, and then I'll invite you. Let me go ahead and go down to your name. Oh, I think I might have. Oh yeah, there. All right, I've invited you. If you want to join, type thing. Please say my mic's. Oh yeah, that's good. So I can't really stream on the Los Ashleys map in case I kind of show you something, which we've done, as like ready for part of episode 100, because episode 100 is actually not that long away now, guys. We've actually got episode 88, 98 rather, and 99, and then we're literally there, guys. So literally there's not long to go, and then we are actually gonna go ahead and be at that deadline. So I had to kind of start doing things to prepare for it, but now, because I don't want to reveal them in the map, it's just easier if I just specifically don't go in the map for the sake of probably what's going to be maybe 3 or 4 days worth of streaming, and then the episode will more than likely be done, and then when you guys have obviously seen what you guys have seen, you can go ahead and stream it. We can go ahead and stream in there again when it doesn't matter about obviously revealing anything right now. So I'm just gonna make a little window above here, just because I kind of feel that doing something like that would be pretty cool. I quite like that design, I don't know why. Which is gonna be good.
Do you want to send an invite?
Yeah, I will do. Why not? Bit of grovewood. You know. So yeah, guys. So I tried to stream on holiday, as you guys might have seen, but it but it really didn't work. There was only one place in the holiday camp where I could connect to Wi-Fi, and basically you got to use it for so long, and then you had to pay for a voucher, like to use the rest of the Wi-Fi. So what I did is I connected the Wi-Fi with my phone, but I also connected it with my iPad, but I connected it under a different like email and stuff like that. So like when the phone free Wi-Fi ran out, I could like log in to the Wi-Fi. When I went onto the iPad Wi-Fi, I'd have the full free time again, and I only like just used the Wi-Fi like to check Facebook notifications. So when I streamed on the first day, I had to use my data because that loaded a little bit better than the other stuff, than the actual Wi-Fi that you actually get provided when obviously you go to the camp. It was something like Virgin Wi-Fi, but it was like a little. I suppose it would have been faster Wi-Fi if you'd have actually bought a voucher, but it just it just didn't work. So I didn't really see the point in even trying. I'm gonna make this 4 wide because I'm gonna make it 7 long because it's gonna have trucks on here.
You're doing a car block.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, just for trucks to park at the service station. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're putting the carpet on every 5 on the 5th block basically, and we're basically leaving a gap of 4 in between. See, in between the.
I'll start
in
on the other
between the
side.
thing. So yeah, guys. So yeah, I'm back really. I've got some things to address to you guys. Now, I actually had the most sickest idea ever, right? I was thinking about it on holiday. So basically, you know how for my MC Noble rap page I'm making a CD and doing a giveaway? Well, I was thinking about making a Park Drive Season 1 DVD and doing a giveaway for it on my YouTube. So what I was I just thought of the idea of like making a cool like DVD cover case with like loads of with like a picture of all the characters, what was sort of in like the first sort of 20 beginning episodes of Park Drive, and then like I don't know, I just pictured like putting it on a disc and then it working when you're putting it in the DVD player. Like there's no there's no real specific reason to make it, other than it'd be a bit of fun, and then just to make something out of it, we could just do it as a giveaway and just do it for a bit of fun. It'd give me something to make, and I just kind of thought to myself, why not do it, So I might do it sometime in the future. Oh wow, that actually worked out perfect. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I just thought of it as something. You should sell the season 1 DVD on a website. Probably not, because it has copyrighted music in it, and because it's like Share Factory's songs, and because it's like Share Factory's text, what I've used in the editing, I'd probably get done for it. And plus at the same time, because it's probably like Minecraft, because Minecraft, like you're obviously selling, like footage of their game, if you know what I mean. Like uploading it for free is alright, but to actually sell their footage probably wouldn't be. I don't know really. Like I'm guessing like mainly with Share Factory's music and Share Factory's, text and themes and stuff like that.
All you
They'd
have to do
probably,
is go into the description and leave a link to the music. That's it.
yeah, true. But I'm meaning for selling it, like, I don't know
Well, yeah.
really, but
You'd
still, I
have to
still,
give a share to them, wouldn't you?
yeah, I still think making it and doing it as a giveaway for a bit of fun, would be quite a pretty cool idea. Something I'd definitely consider doing. Just have a little 5 wide path here. Something I would definitely consider doing, just not something, that I'd consider selling, because, I wouldn't want to get done. But we can do it for a bit of fun. It was just an idea, It might not. I've got blank DVD discs just in case I decide to do it. The reason why is because I bought blank CD cases for when I do my MC Noble CD, but because they had the DVD discs at the same time, in Poundland, it gave me an idea that, imagine if we made like a Park Drive like season 1 and then had its own DVD case, and you know what I mean? And then like before the like actual season starts, you could kind of have like, the little text credits, like when you put a DVD in at the beginning, and it's kind of got like, say, like, I don't know, like Sony Films, or 20th Century Fox or whatever, and then it's like it's got all the little like warning things if it's like an 18 rated movie. Like, I just picture like having all of that first, and then all the Park Drive, like first 20 episodes would just play through the disc. But like like I say, you never know you never know
Would
what
that
could.
be hard to make?
It'd be awkward, because if you were making a DVD out of it, you'd have to get the first 20 episodes back, and you'd then have to take the advert breaks out of them, because
Hmm.
obviously if you think of a real show, like say for example like South Park, like when they obviously show that on the TV, they've got the adverts, but if you watch it on the DVD, you don't get the adverts, so you'd have to take the adverts out, which there is a way to take the adverts out, but it'd
Take
be
ages.
it'd be a long boring process. I'd have to put all 20 episodes onto the memory stick, download them from YouTube, put them onto the memory stick. I'd then have to put them all into Share Factory, take all the advert breaks out, um, and then basically take the NTV bit at the beginning, what says like next day on NTV, um, all of that type of stuff.
We
Then I'd
putting
have to
Stonebrick up
re-render
here.
them. Then I'd have to re-upload them all to YouTube, but as private, so like obviously no one else would see them. Then I'd have to install them off YouTube again, and then I'd have to put them on the disc, and then so it'd be a long process. But if there's an easier way to do it, then I'll more than likely try and take the easier way if I can. But we'll just have to see exactly what goes down on that front. So, terms of that way. And guys, I finally also got to the real reason why I think Remix ended at Brid. So if you don't know, for our clubbing year, like a couple of months back, we used to always go to a Remix event in Brid. And for whatever reason, the last one we went to was the last one. And I thought there was a little bit of a going on about money, about them making more money than the actual because obviously the club charged for people to pay on the door who didn't get a ticket, but the person who organised the events and who basically went ahead and printed out all the paper tickets wasn't making enough money compared to what the club was doing, because if you think about it, he was making money for the paper tickets, and then whatever little budget the club paid him for obviously organising the event there, and then he would more than likely have to pay the DJs what came, and then when you think about it, the club obviously would have made money for on the door, and then they'd have made money for all the drinks they sold, so they would have got more money than he would have got. But it turns out the actual Utopia place actually closed down. So it closed down and it's had a full makeover. It's turned into an Italian restaurant and it basically reopened yesterday. Now, I did speak to our good friend Cayman Kinder, and he did say that Utopia was having a refurbishment, but I thought they were just, closing Utopia down for like a couple of days, well, a couple of weeks, and just giving it a spot of paint, maybe putting some new tables and chairs in. But I didn't actually realise that Utopia was actually gone and it's had a whole new name change. It's now called The Lodge and it's like an Italian restaurant. They've got Italian chefs there. There's still a DJ there for normal music. So whether they're going to do like clubbing nights there again, I have absolutely no idea. No idea whatsoever as to whether there's going to be anything to do with, obviously, like clubbing events there again. I've also bargained in another clubbing event for our clubbing year at Brid. There's an electro zoo event, which is like dirty bass lines and stuff like that. That should be a good one to go to. And in terms of that Sunday school next week, I'm not completely certain if we're going to be able to go yet. Now, some of you guys don't know something, and I'm not willing to say about it, but there was like something really, big and major. What happened last night? Not last night, last week rather, and it sort of like puts the perspective on whether I'm obviously going to be able to go or not. So I can't tell you guys anything about it, specifically because it's too major and it's not something I feel comfortable really talking about. So I'm not gonna like say why, but it could mean that the event might. Obviously, the event will still go ahead, but it means that me personally, I might not be going to it as of just yet, but. I'll let you guys know obviously later in the week. It's on the Sunday, by the way, and it's like outdoor rave. There's MCs there and drum and bass and like 90s trance and you get the gist. It should be quite good, but like I say, I don't know like whether I'm gonna be able to go yet, like whether it's gonna be too soon after this big thing what's just happened. So I'll keep you guys updated on whether I can go or not. But that's all I can keep you updated on. Unfortunately, I can't. I can't tell you. I can't tell you anything otherwise. It's not within my. It's not within my rights to say, and it's not something I'd want to say. So, and then obviously we've got our Retro Beach Festival in August, which is going to be an absolutely amazing one. I cannot wait to go to that. That's going to be so cool. Like, I don't know, like all day on the beach. I don't know about you guys. I think I'm just gonna, yeah, that's better. Just gonna shorten that down a bit. So this is a one-way system, by the way, guys. You come in at that side, you come out at this end, and basically you've got the main service station here where you'd go and have a toilet. There's a McDonald's and a KFC, a bake. There'd also be like a little arcade in there as well, and then obviously the tunnel bridge to get across to the next the service station at the other side. We've got the Premier Inn, so if you do want to obviously stay a night, you obviously can stay the night. You can, if you've got a long bit of travelling to do and you've kind of got here like quite late at night, you can obviously have booked yourself in. You can just stay over for the one night and then set off early the next morning. Then we've got the gas, we've got the well, the petrol obviously, where you fuel up. We've got a car park for trucks, so if like trucks have had the limit, which I believe the limit is 4 hours, they can pull off the road and, you know, go and get themselves a cup of tea, park up, make sure the load's alright, maybe ring the manager or whatever and say, look, I'm this far, I've got so long to go, you know, but I've had to pull in, you know, so I'll be back on the road soon type thing, which is good. And then we're going to have the road, which is going to obviously take us back out from the thing. But if I just go ahead and get city leaders' attention, I know this guy has a city, and if I can get his attention, I want to show him the other parts of Grovewood, what he's not seen. He did join into our Park Drive map and have a look round there, but he hasn't seen this one yet. So we'll take him on a magical mystery down here, and we'll show him some stuff.
Just teleport him.
So here's all the vehicles, if you guys haven't seen this before, which I'm pretty sure you have. So yeah, there's you know, I thought I'd come and show him all of these. There's nothing over that way. You've got a yeah. If he follows down here, then he's going the right way. He's taking a trip onto the other highway. It's actually surprising how close Grovewood is to that highway. Like, I think if Grovewood wasn't built now, I would just extend this a couple of more blocks like that way before starting Grovewood. But it's been built now, it's not too bad. It's alright really, when you think. To be fair. Anyway, I'll let him, you know, explore. So yeah, guys. So I is obviously back, you know, been streaming now a bit, but you know, I just thought I'd give you them updates. So the Utopia has now obviously completely gone. It's a completely new place. So I may be doing a vlog there in probably, I don't know when. It's hard to tell. We've got a few things coming up with clubbing year, but one of these weekends when it's just a normal like weekend night there, when it's, you know, bars just open and Cayman's there, I might go ahead and just, you know, go through there for a few drinks, go and see him, and just give you a little like miniature video of the place, just so you guys get the gist of what's changed there, because obviously that was like our local for pretty much, you know, the first 5-6 months of the year. You know, and obviously I was there quite a lot before then, before we even started clubbing year, so, you know, I might give you a video of what the place looks like now. Obviously I've got no clue. They are meant to be putting pictures up soon, but it'll be more better when you can obviously see it in person. when you're actually in there at the bar buying a pint type thing, which will be good. Jeez. And I'm just gonna wait for Martin to come back because I want to ask him something. So if you guys don't know, we're like really close to episode 100 of Park Drive, and basically the big issue is fitting everybody in. So like some days when some characters can be online for the episode 100, other characters can't. And basically the way Park Drive works and will work out for episode 100 at the moment is 98 would be on Sunday, 99 would be on Tuesday, and 100 would be on Thursday. However, Ant has to work on Thursday, which means that he can't be part of the episode, if that makes sense. But I really need him as part of the episode. So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking that if we maybe do episode 98 tomorrow and then 99 on Sunday, so do like an episode Saturday and Sunday, then episode 100 would be on the Tuesday, and there wouldn't be any, like, Park Drive wouldn't miss any more days, if that makes sense. If anything, we'd just be doing an extra episode because we missed this week. So, you know, really is, if you're still in the stream, Amir, would you be good with doing an episode of Park Drive tomorrow? Like, I'm just thinking, like, you know, then if we were maybe to shoot episode 100 on Tuesday, we would maybe have Ant in the party, you know, and, you know, more likely able to do the episode, if that makes sense. Whereas obviously I know he's working on Thursday, so the thing with episode 100 is when it's such a big episode and you need like certain characters, like, you know, the obviously the biggest bugbear is fitting people in. So like, you know, you might be able to get one person to do the episode who's like mainly needed, but then the other person might be busy. He might have he might have had a family holiday booked on that day, or for whatever reason he might have to like help his dad on that day, or he might be on a school trip, and by the time he's got back and had his tea, it might be getting late, or maybe it's on the day of his after school club what he has to attend, or for whatever reason it's not always possible. It's not always possible to get everybody on when you need them. So maybe doing an episode tomorrow, meaning we could do episode 100 on the Tuesday, might work out better for everybody else. I don't know. Like,
Why do you want to do it on a Tuesday?
Pardon?
Why do you want to do it on a Tuesday?
Because the way Park Drive works now, the episode 100 would end up being this Thursday, but Ant's working this Thursday, so we can't make the episode. Whereas if we did Park Drive as it was now, we'd be technically missing an episode, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas like if we did an episode tomorrow, to make up for one we've missed this week, and then did an episode on Sunday, and then did 100 on Tuesday, we would have Ant in it, and then on Thursday we could do episode 101, depending what would happen following from episode 100, which obviously you know, I can't tell you guys yet, but as you guys know, I can't go into the Los Ashley's map because it'll give something away what we've started doing for episode 100. And we've just done it basically because, well, all I'm going to say is if we were to get this wrong, if we were to get this wrong on the episode, like if we were to just do this on the episode, and we got it wrong, let's just say it would ruin the map. Let's just say the whole map. Well, it won't ruin the whole map, but it would cause a lot of problems. So what we've done is we've kind of done something in advance, but the actual thing, what's going to cause this thing, what we've done in advance, or what's going to, you know, work with this thing we've done in advance is going to happen on a copied save of the Los Ashley's map. So that when we do this, we don't have the worry of messing up the whole map, but the actual normal save of obviously of Los Ashley's is obviously already had it done. So we've like taken the time to do it to make sure that we've got it right type thing, and you know that everything's all sound basically, which you know. Jesus holy. Alright, 2 secs. Let me just invite this guy to a party. I have a feeling I know who it is. He sent me a friend request. But I have a feeling that it's like somebody else who... I have a feeling it's somebody who might have and now I think he might have added me back, but I'm not completely sure, if I'm completely honest. So we'll have to see, like, if it's the same guy. If it is, he was in some of my GTA roleplays. Well, he was in one of my GTA roleplays, and he played a really big main character. You know, like later on in the series, and basically when my other YouTube channel got suspended, we kind of lost touch, and obviously the series had to end because of that. And then not long after, my GTA broke, and then he got playing other games like Dying Light and, you know, like Skyrim. Well, not Skyrim, but forgotten what you call it. You know, like them sort of like
Open world games.
yeah, like open world games, yeah, where you like, you know, where these like big like suited up people with guns, and like not Call of Duty, but like sort in a similar way, a bit like Gears of War. But he does also play things like Dying Light and like Ender Scrolls and Back by Morning or something like that.
What the hell are you on about?
You know. Alrighty.
Is that black or grey carpet?
Yeah, it's grey carpet, but yeah, yes, yes. Let's do this. So, what do you guys expect to see on the channel now that I am back? Well, nothing new. The music show's gonna start back up again soon. Once I find another musician to make a video about. Obviously, Park Drive's gonna carry on as it did. Streaming's gonna carry on as it did. There's no real change. I just literally had a holiday booked for 4 days, and I'm basically not there. I basically, there was no like me taking a break from the channel for 4 days and then coming back with new ideas. That wasn't, I like the stuff we're doing at the moment. I don't see any real need to change anything. Obviously, if like new games come out and I get them, I'll start streaming them as well. But there's nothing different on the channel that you guys should know about. Just more or less the same old that I can be aware of, unless something like really awesome happened and I wanted to start something new, which hasn't happened at the moment. But you never know. You never know if it would. I tell you what, I would like to do app reviews again. We did that a while ago, but the software I was using to record my iPad screen started messing up, and every time I recorded a video, the video would be upside down, and then obviously the app just stopped working, so I couldn't use it anymore. It just, every time you tried to load it, the screen just went black, and then it went back to the iPad home screen. So if I can find another way to go ahead and record my iPad screen, a newer way, what works better, then I'll, then obviously that way. Saturday nights I'm still probably mainly going to be going out. If you guys know, I usually hit the pub some Saturday nights now, so I might go tomorrow. It's not been completely decided yet. I'm actually not going to be streaming all day tomorrow. I forgot to tell you guys. I'm going to like a bike show. It's like a town near us. Well, it's just over the Humber Bridge, and they do a thing once a year called Barton Bike Night, and basically it's just a massive thing where the whole the whole main streets of the town closes its roads, and all different kinds of bikes, from old motorbikes to new motorbikes to them like really like big armchair chopper bikes, and they all just park up, and and you get to look round all the bikes, and then there's like all like market stalls and hot dog vans, and there's all like all the shops in the town stay open later, and it's all usually the first Wednesday in July, but they've moved it to a Saturday now, and that's the reason why I'm actually back off holiday today. I was actually supposed to have another night and stay at a friend's house, who a family member knows over there, where we were staying. But because of that, we came back to go to that, with it now being on the Saturday type thing, and obviously didn't want to miss it. So then by the time I get back, I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know, like, I don't know with it being on a Saturday if it's going to be like even earlier in the day, or if it's still going to go like pretty late at night. So if I do decide to go for a few drinks at the pub after, then I might not be, if it like goes on till quite late, then I might not be streaming at all tomorrow. But if you want me to vlog it, if you want me to take some videos while I'm there, I will take some videos for you guys. There's nothing like majorly good to see, but you might see a few nice bikes. It'll be a cool place to do like some video vlogging. So I might sort my camera out tonight, just clear the retro videos off of it, put the SD card back in it, give it a charge type thing, bish bash bosh, and then obviously we'll go ahead and obviously maybe take some little videos there for you guys, just for a little something to do. while I'm there, something to throw up on the channel what'll be a bit different. And apart from that, so it just all depends what happens. Like if I get the offer, then if I get the offer of going, to the old pub, then I'm not gonna say no, basically, because it's always well, I already did kind of get asked if I was going out today already. I saw a friend when I came back, and he said, if am I out this weekend type thing, and then I said I wasn't sure, and then he said if I are up to much, drop him a message. So, it probably means he's gonna be out and about somewhere. So, that type of thing.
Ash, do you just stay in one pub or do you go to different ones?
No, we go to different ones. Well, we start off in our local, which is kind of the meeting place where, like, I'd easily say about 30 of us meet, and we stay there till the closing time, usually. Not always, but usually, which is I'd say about 1 in the morning. And then we go on to another pub, which is kind of a bit more lively, a bit more like there is a little miniature dance floor, but it's not, it's just a few weekly hits, nothing, nothing majorly, and it's just a bit more busier by that time. Then when it gets to about 2-3 in the morning, when that pub closes, we then go on to the actual nightclub, which is just a small nightclub, and then we go and finish the night in there.
Are you not drunk by then?
Huh?
Are you not drunk by that time?
Yeah, but that's like the proper. That's where there's like a proper DJ mixing, not just a DJ playing songs. Like the final one, he is actually mixing, and there is like an actual proper dance floor. And then the sun starts to rise, and about 4:30, I'd say.
Are you serious?
And
Sunrise
then,
is here at 7.
and well, I wouldn't say rise exactly, but it gets a bit lighter. And then obviously that's when I head in. And then I usually wake up the next day and feel absolutely crap.
Like shit.
And just lay down for most of the day and not want to do anything.
That's what it's about, though.
It is what it's about. It is. Yes. Alright guys, I think I'ma possibly end the stream now. What time are we on? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think we will. Like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for viewing. And, like I say, we'll see you in the next video. There was actually something I was going to say, but I've forgotten it now. There was something like I thought of the other day to say at the end of a stream, and now it's completely gone out of my head. So I'll see you in the next stream.